you guys saw, what about that Florida power play is so challenging to defend against in particular?
It's a good question. It's not like they've got an Evan Bouchard who's, firing it from the point. They do have some talented guys. The one thing I am noticing, Emma, is that, they're not obviously not afraid to go hard to the net. When you've got Kachuk, you've got Bennett, you've got some guys that, are used to scoring those greasy goals. But, on that one, I guess the 5-on-3, what I did notice, and they mentioned this on the Sportsnet broadcast. I don't know if you saw this on the TNT broadcast, but they had Ryan Nugent-Hopkins take the draw, and obviously he's banged up, and he's got a bit of a broken wing there. So obviously, not the strongest on the faceoffs, loses it cleanly, and Kachuk was able to just basically go in unchecked and fire a shot from the slot. So that's a question where, you got to wonder why Chris Knobloch had Nugent Hopkins there. Obviously, he's one of their better penalty killers, but when he can't take a draw and take it cleanly, maybe you're better off having someone else who's better in the faceoff circle there.
Florida, strangely, I mean, you see Toronto with a 5-forward power play and most power plays in the NHL with 1 defenseman and 4 forwards. Florida is odd because they're using Ekblad and Seth Jones on their number 1 power play. And they're pretty, I mean, Seth Jones is not known for his offense. He's pretty decent, but not great. Ekblad is, I think, thought of better. But with all the forwards that they have, it's a little strange that they have 2 defensemen on their power play. And I somehow think that's the reason they have that is because McDavid is out there and Draisaitl is out there, and they're basically playing defense while they're playing offense. But Emma, to your mentioning of Evander Kane, I know this won't happen, but he would be benched in Game 5. He just continues to be reckless with his stick, with hitting people in the wrong place. He is a skating penalty, and he shouldn't be in the lineup, but he will be because, he probably had like 12 hits today. He didn't. Usually he has like
well, who are you gonna put in? Like, you don't have a Hyman now, Mike. So like,
no, I would put Arvidsson back in. I would take
ahead of Kane.
The way Kane is,
you really do want Florida to win it. It seems like.
No. I'm saying this from an Edmonton winning position. I think Evander Kane has been a liability for them, taking the amount of, 1 penalty can cost you the series, and he continues to take penalty after penalty after penalty. Now, the downside is Arvidsson and Skinner are smaller forwards, and then you're giving Florida the size advantage, but I don't think they're as dumb as Evander Kane has been taking the penalties that he has.